Welcome to the SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Today we are going to see the introduction to company, which is for class SYBCom Sem 3 and subject is company secretarial practice. Myself Assistant Professor Neha Singh. Let us see what is company. See, as per this picture, exactly what is company. We can say like this, in our India, in this academic year, that is in this year 2022, if you see, there are more than 1,60,000 company has formed. Company, you can say that the company is not meant for only one person. Company can be called it as a company when the group of more than 2 to 3 person come together. They comes with their capital, they come with the machinery, they come with the manpower, everything. Because alone it is next to impossible for the person, next to impossible to open the company. Because in a company we require an ultimate power of manpower. The person who comes to open the company, who has the idea, who has the thought to open something new, so he should have the creative mind, he should have a diverse mind with lots of initiative, talents as well as skills. If you see this picture, what is there? I never quit, I never back down, I am a company secretary. Now, we have learned about what is company, we require lots of people, but what is the role of company secretary in this? See, company secretary is one of the most important part for the company. It's like a blood for the company. Company secretary is like the blood for the company. If you don't have the blood, how can you survive? In the same manner, if you don't have the company secretary, how you will run the company? Company secretary is everywhere. So you will find company secretary at each and everywhere, at each and every level. So like it is like if you want to make the strategy, you want to make the policies, you want to make the rules and regulation, you require at that level you require the company secretary. Next is secretarial legal. So if we don't know, see, I am the person who don't know everything about the law. It's not like that. I can't be a company secretary. But for that, I have to be a member of Institute of Company Secretary of India. Okay, so these peoples are elected by the central government. So all the legal things, whatever will be there, about the companies, these people will be more aware of it. Now, for the company, if you require the finance, how much amount to be required for running a company, the company secretary will help you for that. Now, human resources, information technology. See, if you don't have the information technology, you will be lagging behind. And human resources, you should have a good manpower. If you don't have a good manpower, so again you will lag behind for that. Because today people have more knowledge, people have more enthusiasm to do something new. So in that same manner, if a company secretary is there, so he should have all these things. So research and development, corporate communication, company, everything. If you read, wherever you go in the company, you require all these things. Now, exactly what is a company? If I'll read for you, the word company means a group of persons associated for any common object purpose. In no matter it is a business, it's a sports. See, if I want to just take the example, if I want to run a company, so it's my thought is to take my company after 5 years, to take my company at a certain level. Now, it is my objective, it is my mission, it's my motto, it's my aim. But I am not going to keep all this thing with me only. I have to pass on this to my manpowers, to my laborers, those who are actually going to work on it. So if all the people, either it is a CEO, it is a worker, it is a manager, it is a secretary, whosoever it is, they all have to know that exactly for what purpose I have opened my business and for what purpose we have to go. Because it is next to impossible to reach to the destination alone if you have a company. You have to take hands on hands to each and every person. In a legal sense, what is company? Company is an incorporated registered. If I want to open a company, I have to register my company under the Companies Act either 1956 or we have the New Companies Act 2013. There are many amendments which has been done in Companies Act. Actually, having the limited as a part of the name, because companies are having the limited part. Like if I have my name, that is Neha Singh. So in that same manner, company has their, it is not a surname, but yeah, they have the suffix that is called as limited. Large majority of companies are formed for the purpose of trade or commerce. What is trade and commerce? It's like just buying and selling of goods and services. See, I have made a company. I have started producing the goods, but if I have started producing the goods and if I am not ready and if I am not able to, the goods should be reached to the end users. So what is the use of making that product? So the whole work and whole process of the product will goes waste. Now what is a joint stock company? See, joint stock company is also popularly known as a company. It is a type of company where contribute everyone contributes. As I told you, if 4 to 5 people comes together, say they come with the capital, they come with their ideas, they come with their innovations, ideas, everything. So these are they share their capital, and they, as per their capital, they gain the profit. As per their capital, they bear the losses. A company has a large membership. They require huge share capital, as well as it's a perpetual succession. So exactly what is perpetual succession? That we'll read afterwards. It is superior to other business organization like sole trading concern and partnership. See, sole trading concern is like, you have read in your 11th, 12th in commerce OC subject. Sole trading is a person, there is a one person who is a karta dharta of the whole and soul of the business. He is going to come with amount of money. He has to bear he will enjoy the profit, as well as he has to bear the losses as well. So it is for the partnership and sole trading. They are not going to match at any time or at any cost to the company how the joint stock company bears. It is suitable for the conduct of business on a large scale. See, if I have a 10,000 ka business, suppose if my company is having only 10,000 ka company, so for that we don't require a huge capital, or we don't require more legalities comparatively like a joint stock company. Here we have lots of persons, those who are coming with their capitals, so when the company gets dissolved or liquidate, so those persons they will take their amount of share. Okay. So joint stock company is one popular and extensively used form of business organization. Here lots of people just keep one thing in your mind. Joint stock company or a company where large number of people come together with large amount of money, as well as they manage their business as per their expertise. Now let us see what are the features of a company. So first of the feature is an incorporated association. It is an incorporated association means, see, as per your nature of the business, as per your size of the business, you have to get your company incorporated as per the Companies Laws Act. If you want to open, you can take the example of like a perishable goods. So as per the perishable goods, you have to go to the Companies Act 1956 or 2013, you have to go to the companies just to form a company and make that company registered under these acts. They have the separate legal status, their existence, and they have to do the registry. Incorporation means you have to do the registration of your company as per your needs and requirements. Next is artificial person. Now here it is not like an artificial person, you will get the plastic cup person. It is not like a plastic person, but it has a legalities person. You will never find company, you cannot touch, you cannot feel the company, but it is a company which is created by the law. You have to follow each and every rules and regulation for that particular thing. It does not physically exist. It does not physically that you can say, see, this is the company. And you cannot do the high for the company. But yeah, when it comes to the intangible thing, you cannot see and you cannot touch, but you can take the happiness of profit while working and while making the company. Okay. Now perpetual succession. A company comes into existence after the incorporation. See, a company comes, whenever you get the company incorporated, you get the company registered, so everyone knows about it. And maybe it gets liquidated, but still the company will run by someone else. It will not, see, if a person, just take the example, if a person dies, so he will not come again. Because we human beings are like a social animal. Okay, we have the emotions, we have the emotion of happiness, we have the emotion of crying, we have the emotion of anger, but company doesn't have these type of emotions. If the partners, or if the person gets insolvent, the company is insolvent, or the partner of one of the person gets he dies, so this company will never, either a dealer, director or shareholder, if they are dying, no problem, but the company will keep on going and going. Because of the perpetual succession, because it is one of the main important feature of the company, it will keep on going and going, it will never stop. Third point, fourth point is limited liability. The limited liability in a joint stock company, the liability is limited, and we like the people. We want the asset should be more and liability should be less, because if we want to run the company, if I am running the company, I should gain the more profit. I should have lots of asset, but liability should be less. In that same manner, because as there are many persons, there are many shareholders in the company, so when we are having the good amount of profit, it is going to be distributed in each and every person as per their share capital. But when it comes to the liability will also get distributed as per the share capital. So here the liability is very less, and the shareholder having fully paid up share cannot be called upon to meet the debts of the company out of his personal property. You are not supposed to sell your personal property just to repay the debt, because here the liability is very less. Next is transferability of shares. Now here it is the freely transferable. If I want to sell my shares, I can share as per my desire at any time. If I want urgence, if I want money in a very small span of time, I can sell my shares to other, and it is going to be transferred to other person. The company permits such transfer provided the procedure, because see, the company has certain permission, but the person has to take certain permission from the company, because it is not stable due to because the thing is what, the company many times it is not stable. It is like because it keeps on transferring and transferring and transferring, so you can say that it is not stable. Okay. Next is government regulation and control. See, in the joint stock company, government keeps effective control on the functions of joint stock company. See, government keeps an eye on the company, how it is working. Is this working in a proper manner? Because see, government also requires, government keeps, see, if government gives you lots and lots of amount of helping hands while you are opening the company. So this is the reason the government keeps an eye to check. See, that's the reason government makes the company to be registered under the Companies Act 2013, and because it will help the mismanagement. If government is controlling the companies, so because of this, there should be no mismanagement, and the company will work in a very proper manner. So with this, we'll wind up today the first part of the company, and in the next lecture, we'll see the another part. Thank you.